Alright, today we're going to put on a pair of front CV guards. After this we're going to do the rears. You can catch that video. But here's a nice new steel video. Right now the Teryx is so new, we don't have the aluminum in yet, but we got the 1/8 thick steel, and we're supposed to show you guys how to put this on. Alright, we shortcutted this a little bit for our sake. We've lifted it up with our forklift and took the tire off to get you a better view, easy access for me. First thing you want to do is take off these plastic ones, and you may not see in this camera angle, but plastic, I don't even know what the point is. It doesn't protect anything. Here's a rubber boot sitting right over here, and this is what we're trying to protect, and yet they've got a nice cutout for it. So to me, it's a little to no use. Alright, take your 3 screws out of the bottom. They're 8mm. Alright, easy off. Okay, I got Kyle here helping me. This is relatively easy. They've got a little spacer here, 3 spacers and 3 longer screws, and you're going to use your original washers and go back in there. Alright, so this is a lot easier than far as how to do it than any ones I've ever put on here before. Spacer goes in between the plate and ouch. Okay, what I'm doing, there's a screw hole here. There's 5 holes in the bottom. There's one right at the top of these 4 right here, and that's the one you want to go in. Take another screw, put your washer on. Get Kyle to drop it down for me a little bit. I'm gonna reach in.
Catch it on.
It's alright, we ain't got there yet. Okay. Got that one started. These are like I said, back in the washer and the screw, your spacer goes in between. What I'm doing is starting the screw, pushing through the hole, grab it with a spacer, go back in the original location. Now, the thing you need to do is pay attention here, so you don't rub right on this part right here. You can get it over here and tighten it up, but that wouldn't be the thing to do. So I want to push this direction on the back, pull in the front, and tighten it up. This takes a 10mm. Push. And that's it. Works. Now we got a little protection here that we need from our boot that we didn't have before. So that's it on the front, so ain't nothing to it. Okay, when I was talking about that place cut out earlier for the stock one, you've got a place cut out a little bit higher, and you got more protection in this area for this boot. And where you can't see is back up in here, you got more protection for your inner boot. Alright, but the reason this is cut out is for your brake lines and brake hose to come in here, okay? So what you're getting is the most protection you can get in a CV guard without sacrificing space for your brake caliper over here. If we can help you in any way about this, give me a call here at Hunter Works. Alright, now we're going to show you guys how to do these rears CV guards. Matter of fact, I think we're going to put this in the same video as the front, no need in having 2. Anyway, relatively, it's basically just as simple as the front. I'm not even going to take a rear tire off here. So I moved the video camera, I'm up under the forklift, going to remove these 3 screws, and then we're going to put the new one up. Okay, now then I want you to see that here is the rear. It's okay. We don't have a whole lot of protection on the front side for our boots, you know, so the most protection the better. Alright, I'm gonna get Kyle to come in and give us a hand holding this up. Same as the front. Take the stock washer that came off, put on the new screw, get you a spacer, and we're gonna put them back in the same 3 locations as the originals. This might be a little more challenging. Maybe fingers. I'm gonna try to, well, I think what I'm gonna do, alright, what I'm doing is, before I even put it up there, I'm going ahead and putting my spacer on. Okay. Alright, that'll hold it. You can let go, okay. Alright. You can let that rest there. Get you another screw. And reach inside. Let's see. I can't see what I'm doing in there. Okay. There it goes. That one. And the last one. If you got a watch on, take your watch off so your hand will slip up in there. Going between the lower control arm and the CV with the spacer. There it is. Got it through the spacer. In. I'm gonna check for any binding on anything in the direction we need to go. Looks like it'll go pretty much straight. Alright, 10mm socket on that. Pretty much it. It's about the easiest CV guards I've ever put on. In the future, if you, we'll be having aluminum. Depending on when you're watching this, we may already have them, but make a great addition. I tell you, they're a lot cheaper than buying an axle for sure. You tear a rubber boot or get a stick in it, get mud and water, next thing you know you're buying an axle. And I haven't priced a Kawasaki, but a Rhino one's about $300 or plus. So CV guards, a great investment. We can help you in any way. Call us here at Hunter Works.